You think you're in control, but you're not. You think you know what's happening, but that too is a conceit. Let's say you wake up one morning and decide to take a train to Washington, D.C. You pack your bag, only a few odds and ends. A book, a light sweater, a toothbrush. You'll be taking the night train back. You taxi to Penn Station and buy your ticket. There, on track 1, is the Metro liner to Washington. You get aboard and settle into your recliner. Straight away, the train begins to move. It's not a long trip. You read the Wall Street Journal, eat a few Fig Newtons. You doze. You awaken, surprised to see everyone getting off. Philadelphia? Or did you nap longer than you thought? No, it's the last stop, all right. Quickly, you reach up and grab your overnight bag and follow the crowd. But this isn't Union Station, Washington. You've been there a dozen times. You look around. What's that? A great maple leaf flag on the station wall, red and white. And below it a sign in French. Bienvenue à Montreal. You're in Montreal, Quebec. In Canada. But that can't be. Confused, you make your way over to the information kiosk. You think, well, I'll ask where I am. But why? It's clear where you are. Well, then ask how you got here. But that's equally absurd. How will someone else, a stranger to boot, know how you got here? Okay. Collect yourself. No mystery. You boarded the wrong train. It happens all the time. But don't you remember clearly reading on the outside of your car, Washington, D.C.? And when the conductor took your ticket, didn't he ask, going to the Smithsonian, sir? You decide you need to eat something. Yes, sit down, clear your head, and you'll figure out what to do. Station restaurant is closed for renovation. Well, downtown, there's bound to be something nearby, so you leave the station and begin to walk. But there is no restaurant. Not on this side of the street or the other. Simply nondescript office buildings and stores, people hurrying to and fro about their business. It's you who are the stranger. Suddenly you realize it's later than you thought. Getting cold. Oh, this is turning into a real mess. You stop there on the street and unpack your sweater and put it on beneath your light jacket. Good that you brought it, that's better. Then it occurs to you, this isn't smart, all this walking. You don't know the city and you haven't a map. Plus your French isn't that good, and it's getting dark. Better go back to the station. So you turn around and retrace your steps. Every building looks the same now, with the daylight fading, but that's okay, you didn't make any turns, did you? And so you begin to walk. And walk. No. This is definitely too long. Then under a street lamp you spy a policeman wearing a fur hat and a great Canadian winter coat, collar up, hem below his knees. Aha, now I'll sort this out. You approach him and begin to speak in your halting French, but he says curtly in English, "What is it you want?" You explain. Then he says, looking down onto you from far, far above, is he suddenly mounted stilts? No, monsieur. There is no train station here. There was never a train station here. I'm sorry, but the story you tell me, it's impossible. He starts to walk off, but turns back. That bag you carry with your little amenities, you'll have no need of them now. Without asking, he reaches down and snatches the bag from your hands and strolls off into the dark. The street is deserted. It's night. Every direction looks the same. You pull your jacket tighter about you. Is that a snow flurry? You don't want to leave the glow of the lamppost, but it too is beginning to fade. So you begin to walk. And this walk, on what began as an ordinary day of your life, occupies you forever, searching for a way back.